dude. And who do I think would play her? I have no earthly idea. The chick, I don't know anybody's name. The girl from Think Like a Man, Act Like a Woman, Act Like a Woman, think like whatever.
One and two.
The one who in the beginning she was Chris Brown couldn't get her name right, you know? Do you remember the girl?
With the real short haircut?
Yeah, with the real short haircut.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's so funny. Okay, you said that would be the one that would play the whole character?
Yeah.
That is so funny. Why? Because yes, she was Yasmin. What was your character's name?
Candace.
Okay, mine was Yasmin. Yep, she was who I saw with the hoe. Yep, she was the hoe.
That is so funny.
That poor character. That poor actress. That poor actress.
What they say about you, boo? But we love you though. Good job.
Yeah. I was. You know what? A couple of years ago, she played in this thing. What was the show? It was on Fox, and I think they canceled it after one season.
Oh.
But she was playing a cop, a futuristic cop. She was playing a futuristic cop, and golly, because Tom Cruise made the original movie where they had the people that had the triplets or whatever, the two brothers and the sister that went in like the little mind thing, and they were using them to like predict future crimes. That was the movie Tom Cruise was in, but they made a TV version of it, and she was like the main cop. I watched that thinking, oh, okay, it's nice to see her in a whole nother role.
Doing something different.
She was doing something different. She wasn't the hoe.
Did not.
It was better than the show where she was supposed to be like trying to solve the mystery of her white friend that got killed. That show I don't think lasted very long either. Dang, that's kind of depressing.
Is that Megan Good?
Megan Good, yes, Megan Good.
Oh, baby.
She needs to not be somebody's hoe in a movie. So at least, well, she got Think Like a Man 1 and 2. She wasn't a hoe.
No, I mean, no.
A man was a hoe.
Yeah. Well, that's why she came up with the whole rules thing, or reading that book, because she was trying to make herself.
Yes, that's right. Because her and her husband, because she's married now, right? They wrote the book about how they didn't sleep together the entire time. Ain't that what that book was about? We didn't have sex at all in our relationship until we got married. Until he really put the ring on
I
it.
can believe it. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I ain't gonna knock it. It's possible. Woo, Jesus. All right. What's our time look like, ma'am?
You have about 24 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, 24 minutes. Let's see what else we got going on. I have definitely been enjoying this. This has been a lot of fun. And it's so funny because I had to skip past some questions because you had already started answering them earlier in the game.
I'll be talking.
That is okay. Oh, here's a question. So you said that you've kind of put down your quill for the moment, as far as writing is concerned, and you're going into dentistry. What made you, out of all professions, what made you choose dentistry?
I have a fascination with teeth. Like when people, it's the truth. When people talk to me, you know, you're supposed to give people eye contact. Okay, I can't help but look dead in people's mouth when they're talking to me.
So dudes look down shirts saying, you look at teeth. I do.
I look at teeth. Now I get paid to look at people's teeth.
Now it's not any kind of weird fetish or anything. It's just,
now
it's my job. It's my job. It's my job to look at teeth.
And I'm always telling my kids and my family, I'm like, smile for me. And they're like, no. They're like, no. I'm like, I just want to say, there's nothing wrong. I just want to see your teeth. And then people tell me, well, you smile for me. And I say, sure.
All right. There you go. So have you already gotten your degree or you're still in? Oh, okay.
I've been to school and everything.
How long did it take you in school?
7 months.
Oh wow, that's fast.
7 months, and then I did my externship. I already got my actual physical degree, and I am working.
Cool.
Straight after right after finishing. But our official graduation is August 5th. So
early congratulations! Yes. So you'll be the main one extracting teeth, and what do you mean?
No, what I do is I'm just the assistant. So I do the X-rays. I might ask some initial questions, patient intake. I don't inject anybody, but there's like a jelly that we put on before you get your injection. I do that. If you had to get a crown, you first would have to get a temporary crown. I can make the temporary.
You don't have a lot of space.
Oh, okay. Why do we need to know that right now? All right. So anyway, thank you very much.
Yes.
Woo! Not using this one next time. And it did it again. Now it's the Wi-Fi. It's all right.
Well, you still going?
Yeah, we're still going. So that's a very interesting profession. So you like teeth? Okay. Do you see yourself doing anything else, or is teeth gonna be it?
I actually, as retired as I really am, I promise, I'm still kind of doing literary stuff. When you ask the question about if your book can be made into a movie, I kind of chuckle because I do have a book that has been made into a movie.
Which one?
It is At Least I Didn't Kill Him. It's a series.
Ooh.
Yep, and it has been made into a movie, and it's currently being edited, so it should be done by the end of summer. We're looking to premiere at the end of summer. People ask me all the time, when is it premiere? When is it premiere? I'm like, I don't know.
Yes. Keep
I'm
us
excited.
in the loop so we can
sure.
come to the premiere. I would love that.
Absolutely.
You say At Least I Didn't Kill
At
Him.
least I didn't kill him.
You don't have anything else. I got plenty of questions.
Woo. I want to ask about At Least I Didn't Kill Him, but I don't know if it'd be giving away too much.
What do you want to know?
So is this a murder mystery?
It is. It's a murder mystery, but let me tell you, this is another one of those things that started off as something I did in college. In fact, okay, I'll tell the truth. So it was an assignment that I wrote for school, and one day, 2 years ago, I was rummaging around in my closet, and I found some of my stuff from college, from school, and I said, I need to use some of this stuff that's just sitting here, and so I took that one, I tweaked it a little bit, and I released it. And it was a big hit, and I had an interview with a book club, and they were asking about a part 2, and I was like, no, there's no part 2. This is it.
You can only not get away with not killing them once.
Right, but and the purpose of that was to kind of create awareness about domestic violence, because that's what the premise of that book is about.
Okay.
But they asked me for a part 2, and I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Maybe I'll make that happen. So I did. I created a part 2 just to satisfy that particular book club.
What's the name of the second one?
Shout out to Don't Read Me, Read a Book Club. And the name of the second book was At Least I Didn't Kill Him, but Somebody Did.
Ooh.
And someone read the series, and she inboxed me and said, this reads really well, but it reads like it should be a movie. Let's talk about how to make that happen. And coincidentally, even though she didn't help me get that off the ground, an independent film company found me, and they wanted to get it off the ground. So they did, and they filmed it.
Here in Atlanta?
Here in Atlanta. It was
filmed Atlanta is the spot to be right here. It ain't got to be just about the music.
Right.
It's
everything.
Everything is
right.
happening in the ATL.
Like, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep, it was filmed here. And so I'm excited. I'm excited about it. It took about a year to get through filming because of some of the permissions that we needed and stuff. But we got it done.
What, like locations and stuff like that?
Yep. Like one of the locations. The biggest problem was we needed a jail and we needed a courthouse, so it was hard getting the permissions for that. But we did it, and it's done. We are done filming. Praise God, because that was whew,
That's exciting.
it was exciting.
So did you keep all your like writing credits and stuff like that with it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I am the creator. Yeah. I got that.
There you
that
go.
screenplay is copywritten by moi.
There you go. All right.
And I am the I just threw my name as executive producer because I was there for every single solitary shoot. I was there.
Let somebody say they want to. Have you ever written any of your books with that in mind? Of one day wishful thinking it would be on the screen?
Never really thought about it. With Ask No Questions, someone else put it in my head for a minute, and it was a fleeting thought. But then when that young lady said that about At Least I Didn't Kill Him, and it was on January 1st.
Ooh, that's the way to start the year.
It was on January 1st of last year when
Okay.
she said it. And I said to myself, I was like, man, what if that really happened?
Mm-hmm.
And here it is a year later. It really did
That's
happen. So I will definitely let you know when
Yes.
the premiere
We'll have the
around.
camera working at the end
awesome.
at the end of premiere. That is
Absolutely.
awesome. That is congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a dream of mine. Is when I first started writing, I wanted to hope that I could. My dream is to see it on at least like Lifetime. Lifetime. That's what I write for. Like Lifetime,
With
man.
that
If
in
it could
mind,
get
yeah.
anywhere, I don't care at this particular point. If anybody's watching. Check out all his books. Pick one. Start with the first one, though. Start with that one. And we can have a conversation. I am serious. TV show. Webcast. Movie.
I
don't
did
care.
think about that before. I thought about writing a series for a network, a drama series about defects, because you see all these series about lawyers, doctors, and when I worked at defects, I used to say, man, people are sleeping on the shit that happens here.
Okay, so I have a coworker who she has gotten her degree and whatnot, and she just completed an internship at defects. No, it wasn't actually defects. She was working at oh dang, what's the name of the department with
Child support.
child support? She was working at the child support side, and she came back with some stories. We was like, wow. I thought the library was interesting. That's the whole story just waiting to
to
happen.
show you our little IMDb.
Oh, look at that! Ooh, I like that cover. Yep. Ooh. Oh. Well, there's some angry eyes right there.
I remember when we did that
That's
photo
serious.
shoot, it was just, God. The whole thing was, I'm gonna find a poster for you so you can see it better. But yeah, I was really excited. There we go. And then I'll let you see the trailer for it.
Oh snap! I like that. Oh yeah, see this. This is nice. That's
So
awesome.
I'm excited. I'm excited. And people like the trailer. I mean, it doesn't give away a lot, but there we go. As you can see, I have lots of stuff.
Hey, that's how you know you're doing some things. You ain't got nothing to show for it. Something ain't right. You ain't doing this.
I don't know how to get to it. Like, I can't see all of my stuff. There it is. It has a little creepy music.
The wife, okay. The husband. Her friend. Her friend looks suspicious. His mistress. I guess that's the friend. Well, yeah, that's the friend. You can see it all over her face. What? Wait a minute, why you hugging her on the way out the door? You just hugged your wife. What the? Somebody is not happy right now. Ooh, golly, she look like she did. At least I ain't kill you right now. Reason not to. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna say from that, she didn't kill him, but that didn't mean she ain't shoot him. Had to wait and find out at the premiere of this. Then she didn't kill him, but then she go to jail for attempted murder.
Read the book.
Don't have to waste it ass now. Keep me in the loop.
Gotta read 1 and 2 because what you think happened.
Oh, so they made 1 and 2 into the movie.
Well, no, they're trying to reel me into saying that they can film part 2, and I'm like, let's just let it stay where it is.
Yeah, I gotta do all this all over again.
Right. I'm kind of like, I'm almost like, okay, been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
Hey,
I
right.
can check that off my bucket list.
So here's a question. So with your book's manuscript, how much of that did you have to change in order for it to go to movie form? Or how long did that take you? Because I've always wondered about that.
I didn't have to change a lot. Now some things, because of, it's a little more whimsical of a book, and some things we couldn't really do realistically, budget wise or whatever. So some things had to be tweaked a little bit, but not a lot. Not where it changes the storyline or anything. So if you read the book, when you see the movie, then you know how sometimes when you read a book and you see a movie and then it's like, wait a minute, that didn't happen in the book. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that out of the movie if you read the book. You'll be like, oh, that's really close to the book.
So did anything about your characters have to change? And I ask that because I've watched some Nora Roberts movies that I've read the books. And what's his name? What's the white guy who writes those romance novels? And I know at least 4 of them have been made into movies. And I can't think of any of them right now. I cannot think of this guy's name right now for the life of me. But anyway, I've seen, I remember one movie of his, I watched the movie. Because somebody had told me, oh, you gotta check out this movie. And I watched the movie, but then I read the book because they had told me, it was like, there's so much that's missing in the book. I mean, in the movie that was in the book, which I could definitely see. And then there was another one to where I think I listened to like the audiobook, then saw the movie. And I know right off the bat, I mean, because I guess realistically, when you're dealing with trying to find the right character, because we all know who we would want to portray. Because like whenever I write, I always use actors that I can study to use as my character molds. And it's like, wow, I wish I really could get on to playing this. But you know what you would like, what you've written, but the talent pool that you have to pull from is not going to be the same thing of what you would have imagined.
Now, with that being said, what the characters are, or how the characters are depicted in the book, now that may not necessarily match up with the characters that we chose to portray the characters. And one thing that I can think of off the top of my head, my female lead in the movie, she has locks, but in the book, she didn't have locks. It didn't say, I can't remember if I said if her hair was braided or if it was straight or what, but she kept her hair pulled back in the book. So that could have gone either way. In the movie, she has her hair pulled back at certain times to try to keep to that depiction of Janelle. That's the character's name. But yeah, I didn't write her to have locks, but she does. My male character, I really can't remember what his hair looked like in the book per se, but this guy, my actor who plays Oliver, I don't know if you noticed, but he has like his hair is kind of braided in the front and pulled back. Now he's supposed to be a professional looking guy, but he came and had his own little urban appeal or whatever, and we tried to work with that and try to keep it as corporate looking as we could make him look, but it's just how it ended up.
That's That's interesting.
That's how it ended up. But I can say he played that role very well. It's very believable as the asshole.
So was there at least a aspect to the character or to the character that the actor, even if they didn't quite look the part that you imagined when you wrote it, was it something else about them, maybe like a feature or something that the actor actually had on them?
Personality was really the thing. Like, I remember when we did our what do you call it? Not rehearsal. Auditions. When we did the auditions, I remember when those two came in to audition, and immediately with his personality, he was Oliver to me. He just had that personality. It wasn't something that he had to pretend. It wasn't something that we had to coach him in order to do it. He already had that. So
wait. Okay, so you said he was the character's an asshole, so he came in being an asshole?
No, he wasn't an asshole. When he came in, he wasn't an ass when he came in, but he had that,
he was able to pull it off.
Air of that little tiny bit of arrogance, borderline arrogance from confidence. So, you know, it worked. And with her, I remember her audition. I wasn't, not that she's not a great actress just off jump, but when she first came in, I didn't think immediately, oh, this is my Janelle. It wasn't until she got up there and was doing the scene when it was something she did at the end, and I don't want to give it away, but it was something she did at the end, and I was like,
oh,
I mean, we didn't tell her to do it. She just read that little piece, and she tapped into the character. And I said, get out of here. And I knew then that she was my Janelle.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's interesting. All right. That's cool. Lady Kane, you said you had a question or two over there. What you got?
Yes. How has the journey of taking an idea and then watching it grow into multiple books, a movie, like all of that, how has that journey been?
It's been some long nights, some restless nights, some tears, enough disappointments to kind of make me wonder sometimes. But I don't think I would trade any of it. I think that the journey also has cost me a little bit. It's cost me some sacrifice. Like I said, I was married before, and I won't put my divorce completely on him. I mean, he was not a good husband, but I guess he was his best him, and I had to make a decision between this and what I was doing, and redirecting and doing what he wanted me to do and being mostly wife. I chose this. So it wasn't without its costs and sacrifices. I spent many a nights in my office working on my craft instead of sitting at the dinner table with my children, and they noticed. So I'm trying to fix that and work on that now. But what I try to do is include them more in what I do, so they can see that I'm not just doing this because I choose it over you guys. I don't choose it over you guys, but I want you to see I'm doing it for you. So when we film the movie, certain scenes they couldn't be there for that. But certain other scenes they were able to come. Cool. I have 3 kids, not all of them could come. But being on set with us, and then my oldest son, I put him in the credits because he held the boom mic. So it's like, I want you to be a part of it. It's a family hustle. And even with that, when I go to book signings, a lot of times I take my children with me and I make them sell the books. And you want lunch today? Sell some books. And my current spouse, every time you see me, most likely you'll see her, except for not tonight. Because it's a family hustle. And even my ex-husband still works for the company or whatever.
Really?
Like, he is my webmaster. Anything that you see of mine that has graphics, he did it. My earlier book covers, he did those. So yeah, it's a family hustle. We're all in it together.
But that speaks volumes if to be able to have that happen between the two of you, but still work together, and not just a case of, oh, we're co-parenting, but we're also doing business. It's like, that means he believes in the vision. He believes in you.
Right, and that's what he told my wife.
Yes.
Because, you know, she did this thing when she went around asking everybody for permission to marry me. She even talked to him.
Oh, wow.
And, he said to her that what I do is a huge part of who I am, and asked her if she was, you know, prepared for that, and if she was gonna, you know, participate or contribute to what we're doing, what we're building, because it's not just me, it's all of us. And she said, you know, absolutely, definitely. And he, you know, let her know that he believes in what I'm doing. Like, it's because of him that I was able to stop working at DFAX and do my own thing. We were still married, and he was fronting all the bills. We were a military family. And it's because of him taking care of everything that I was able to take a step back and do my own thing and start realizing some of my dreams. So I can't ever forget, you know, where I came from or who helped me.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice.
That's deep.
She's so powerful.
I know. I just love it. I have to go back home and rewatch this. All right.
Well, you guys have 20 seconds.
Oh,
so
20 seconds.
That's the only question I'm gonna ask. I'm not gonna,
Okay.
you know, run you over. But yeah.
All right. So, please tell everybody who's listening, because we got our listeners on Spreaker, and anybody who's able to watch the several videos we've got, where they can like, follow, share, and get to know you more.
I am kinda everywhere. You can find me on Facebook, just as me, just regular old me, as Kenni York on Facebook. But if you want to know more about author me, you can follow me as author Kenni York on Facebook, or Kenni York on Instagram.
Done.
To learn more about my organization, the Let Your Voice Be Heard Foundation Incorporated, you can find us on Facebook as Let Your Voice Be Heard Foundation, or on Instagram as LYVBH3 on Instagram.
Well, I will be doing that this evening as well. All right. Well, awesome. I have got to say, it has been a pleasure. Thank you once again so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This has been awesome.
Yes,
I have loved it.
I am humbled. Thank you for having me.
Gosh, this is you're so very good. But again, thank you so much. I am looking forward to getting one of your books and reading it. I can't tell. Yeah, it's gonna be the girl. I have to read that one. I'm gonna have to find that one and read it and find out which one is you. Definitely gonna have to come up, show up and show out, man. At the movie premiere.
Yes, indeed.
Please let us know, because I will make sure to share that information with the It's Lit family as it grows. So we can get some more people here, especially since you're in Atlanta. I know we've got some viewers that's here in Atlanta. Hey, Marcella she's in South Georgia, but still,
a lot of great authors here.
Yes, there are. So I'm looking forward to everybody that's going to be able to come. So again, everybody, I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for tuning in this evening for the very first episode of It's Lit with MJ Kane. Brought to you live from the Grind Time ATL studios here in Atlanta. And just so you know what other shows we got going on, if you want to check us out, we have every Friday is Lady Kane and me as a co-host for Major Shenanigans every Friday night from 7 to 9. Can be found on our Facebook Live page, as well as listened to on Spreaker and on iTunes. Also, Lady Kane has the party team, which is pretty much every other Saturday. So next Saturday, check her out. Let's see who she's going to have.
Just me.
It's just
I'm soloing.
It's just me, her. Half the time I'm in the background with my 2 cents, or not. But she's every other Saturday from 8 to 10. That is also found on Facebook Live on this the party team page, Spreaker.com, and on iTunes. Also, if you're into music and you want to know what's going on in the underground here in the ATL, check out Really Real Thursdays. with Pretty Tigger on Thursdays, also on Spreaker.com. She is here from 8 to 11. And of course, It's Lit with me. We'll be back pretty much in about 2 weeks. You'll get to see who's going to be coming up next at that time. I'll put that promo up and whatnot. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for taking the time to join us this evening, getting to know Kenni York over here. Please like, share, follow her information. Please like, share, and follow this podcast. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Y'all have a good evening.
Bye.